Jambo, habari gani? Mimi ni mzima sana. Natumaini vivyo hivyo kwako pia. Mabibi na bamwana, nawakaribisha nyote. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome you back. And please, man, if it happens that this video lands in your hands and you give yourself a time to watch it, please just share it, just to help me to grow. My YouTube channel is still new, and it takes time to build these things, but I'm looking forward to growing, and I can only grow with your help by liking, sharing, and commenting, giving some advice that okay, this works to build your channel. Now I have an issue. There's an issue that I have here. Have a problem there where I was working. I was dismissed unfairly, so with no written warning and all those sort of things. And so I was in the process of opening a case with CCMA, and I'm a member of one of these unions. Corruption in this country, it will cost a lot of black people, and it's black people who do these things to other black people, because these unions, in most of them, you'll find that these are actually black people. And last week, Friday, was it last week, on the 4th of August, Friday, I started the process of opening a case of unfair dismissal, and this guy who would be working on this case of mine, as far as I know, that he would be the one who would be working on this case, he did everything, and I believed, like I had faith in him, because I saw how he works. Like, he puts everything on the paper, and we went and did all these scanning of these documents that he's going to send to CCMA, and then he emailed them to me, emailed a copy to me, emailed a copy to the employers, and now I've been waiting. This is the second week, and I know that it shouldn't take this long, at least to receive an SMS from CCMA, at least to tell you that, okay, we've received it, it's active. So now we're going to send you an SMS that will tell you when are you going to sit for conciliation or arbitration. So now I've been waiting. So yesterday I said, no, this shouldn't take this long. Let me ask this guy. Probably this guy, he did not send the SMS, the email to CCMA. That is why I'm not receiving this. He just sent it to the employer and me, and did not send it to CCMA. So I'm trying to call him yesterday to hear, is it possible that it will take this long not to receive that, okay, it's active? Because there's that first SMS that we received that, it's active, we've captured it, because these things are written with your hand. So then they capture it, and once they capture it, they send it an SMS to you to notify you that, okay, it's captured now. And then there would be a date. They will set a date. When they set a date for your conciliation and arbitration, then they will send you another SMS that, okay, on this date, at this time, you would come for conciliation. Normally they start by conciliation, and then if things are not resolved on conciliation, then they take it to arbitration. So I called him yesterday to ensure that, okay, did you really send the SMS, the email to CCMA? Ndoda ikhali nasebhalini ikuvoicemail. I said no, because it was around 7 when I was calling him. I said, okay, maybe he's busy, let me leave him, because this is the time that he should be at home, should focus to his family, cannot be on the phone discussing things of his work. He's supposed to be at home. So this morning I called him again, tells me that no, this number does not exist and I know I've been using this number to call him. But then I don't know why will he do that, because he knows that I know their offices, and also it's people who seem to be well known. I don't think he will do that. And also there are his names there on the referral that he was supposed to send to CCMA, so everything about him is there. So I don't know why he would do that, but they do that anyway. So I said, you know what, while I'm not getting this guy, let me go to labor to also find out another something, because these employers sometimes they do take your money but not send it to labor. Only when issues like these arise, you go to labor, you find that they don't know it. And that's the case with me. When I go there, I ask them, I said, no, I want to see if are there any way of contributions that are made to you here. No, they said no. They showed me previous companies that I've worked for. I said, what? I said, no, you need to go to them and ask all the documents so that you come and register with us. I said, damn it. So now that's another issue that I want to discuss with this guy. Look, in addition to what we have already discussed regarding this unfair dismissal, there's another issue. We are not registered for UIF, but they've been taking the money all these years. I've been working for them 4 years. And I always suspected that that was the case. I always suspected that that was the case. And now it's complicating the case. Hopefully, but by the grace of God, the solution is going to come. All you need is that you need someone who's going to help. So my reason to make this video is, I don't know, Ayananda's old. How do we get out of this mess of corruption as a country? Can somebody just suggest on what we really need to do to find ourselves out of this corruption? Just have institutions like the unions to represent the most marginalized people who have no power to stand for or by themselves. And people pay to these trade unions. And when you do research, you realize that, oh my God, this is possible. This is possible. These people, they really play with people's lives. And we rely on institutions like that to be able to fight for what we deserve in this workplace. So if now you are also going to be disappointed by them, you kind of lose hope on. So now, where are you going to go, to stand for yourself, to fight for your rights? Where are you going to stand if somebody who's supposed to help you is the one oppressing? How do we do? How do we go forward as a country? How do we see improvement? What do we do, to make progress to this democracy that we are so consumed of? Because democracy, Tina, is here. Everything is about democracy. And if you go to the corporate, there are still a lot of issues in the corporate, and even employers, they will take advantage because they know that most of the time you would be really in trouble. It's going to cost you to really get the kind of help that you are looking for. So how can somebody just help me, guys? How do we get out of this issue, your corruption, where you would be even robbed by law representatives? Cheers.